All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say, what is it? It's tablet and pen time. Ready to begin. Let's write things down. Let's put it here because the reality of this world is blah, blah, blah out there today, and you're confused. I'm going to help you that way. Let's get you confused. Now, on the screen, you're going to see why banks say no. They say no for reasons. Why? First of all, back in the 70s and 80s, let's go back in time just a little bit. All right, we had to come up with something called gifted money. That was in the 70s. Next thing is, when I helped set up this system, all I did is, I'm a consultant for basically TRW and Ken Yarborough. He was the what? Security chief, as they play this game to win. So what are we going to see right now? On that scene right here on the screen, you're going to see exactly profitable deal, $3,200 a month. And I want to show what this means. I believe your biggest problem has been you. And I want you to understand what this means today. We're going to go through the process of how you can change your life, get some analyzations, and see how we get to do today for tomorrow. Now, I believe what you need to do is get what's called, let's write it down, checkbook money. Let's write down checkbook money, okay? Write it down. I believe you need some blueprint money. Checkbook money, blueprint money. That's what this means. We're going to take corporate credit, listen carefully, and get into a project and offset taxes. Corporate credit. Now understand, borrow money is not taxable. Borrow money is not. I need you to write these things down. I need you to understand how this works. I want to show you how I got to million to billion through corporate structure. Not mine, of course. I'm just not going to say me, rich, rich, rich. That's silly people that say that every day. So if we use borrow money, not taxable, it offsets the taxes because what? Debt offsets taxes. Corporations pay tax when they're profitable. You pay tax on your paycheck every day. And you get the leftover, and everything you touch is tax, 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 and probate again. Our problem is learning how to play the game to win. So it's like what it says, why banks say no, okay? It's because you didn't set it up right. Let's understand something today. We're going to talk about you first, the house. When you bought a house, it should have been escrow, close, homestead, trust. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. Most of you didn't know what a homestead is. Maybe you're learning today and now. An irrevocable trust. Irrevocable what? Trust. It's like the Rockefellers in 1934. All right, irrevocable trust. That's my favorite family I ever studied in the first place. Millions and billions. So guess what? We're going to control everything, not own anything. Is that okay? So the house for you, your husband and wife situation, you actually did it wrong anyway. You see, we're allowed to use what's called total income. A house is never purchased by one person. No, it's never purchased by both of you. I watch families, and I'm a pastor in California licensed as well. And I watch people, I want to be on the house. Do you want to be on the loan? Yeah. No, stop it. We have to understand something today. We're going to go to the board. I need you to write some things down. Your biggest thing you need to write down is you, okay? If you are married, you're going to have another you here, okay? This is husband and wife become one under God's eyes, okay? God's eyes, no problem. Now, congratulations, you're now paying more tax. More tax being married. Isn't that nice? But then when you buy something jointly, that's kind of dumb, and that's not you. Our problem is this. We get to use total income, but if we put both names on the house, we made a mistake. What if we lose the house? I call it very simple. We're going to plan the problem. If you would have planned the problem in the first place, most of you wouldn't have crappy credit. You wouldn't have screwed up in the first place. You wouldn't have brought the pain home. You didn't plan the problem. You didn't plan the problem. So we're going to talk about you, your today, and your future, my way. So what happens again, you buy a house. It is a married person's own separate property. It should have been escrow, closed, homestead, trust. Unfortunately, you put your name on it anyway. In the future, it will be bought through the trust. Now, you're going to write down the word or and and, okay? Let's write it down now. We have the word or, okay? And we have the word and, okay? Now, when you do things together and you do or, that's the best way to do it. And sucks. Do not do anything and ever, 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 ever. Because you both have to sign something. All right, what if, and again, sorry to say, if someone's passed. That's why probate gets started in the first place. Because they're not here to sign something. They're in a better place. We're going to focus on or. Now, you're going to write down SS5 equals SSN equals 1040 tax return. That's what you're going to write down, okay? I need you to focus on you. We're going to tell you something I want you to do right away and focus on income. I don't like the blah, blah out there today. I think it's a bunch of BS. It's just me. I've been on TikTok now going on about 4 weeks so far. And I want to help everybody I can as fast as I can as well. Because it was easier before I died in that coma in 2009. I just write checks for millions of dollars. I'm on radio and TV everywhere. All right. I was the second largest advertiser in California for 32 years. Now I'm on TikTok for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I'm having fun. I'm getting more connected. So what are we going to do today? You're going to listen. You're going to learn. You're going to write things down. And you're going to do what I tell you to do. Sorry, I do not ask. I do not say you can do that. No, 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 no. My way, my way, my way, period. Because your way sucks. You had your chance. Today you're going to find a mirror and you're going to say you're fired. I want you to fire yourself. This is ridiculous. Why would you bring the pain home? Why did you screw up your credit? What's wrong with you? These don't work. You see, I'm going to get you where you need to go. And I need you to do what I tell you to do. Again, now let's write it down. Do you need 6420 as an income? Or do you need $10,000? Write it down. You need to know your numbers. Your problem is you don't know your numbers. One of you might know them. That's about it. What does it take to pay your bills and take care of your family? Let's get to the chase. I'm focused on income. I'm focused on taking care of the family, okay? I didn't have one as a kid. I got these user abuse, that's it. That sucked. No family, no goodies, and what do I got? So I'm very protective of family, 100%, always. It's my job. I'm a man, I'm a father, I'm a husband. I got to die for my family, that's what I got to do. We have to understand, we have to take care of family first. So when you hear that blah, blah, blah out there, that crap, ignore it. What income do you need today? What income? How do you pay all your bills? What are your bills? What's the total? Total all your bills, husband and wife, the whole family. What does it take to survive on a monthly basis today, period? Knowing your numbers is important. Then add 20%. Your problem, you jacked up your credit cards because you know what the heck you're doing. It's amateur hour. I don't see anybody teaching the real rules and tools that I helped set up in the 70s and 80s, period. I am Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit, period. 60 billion for clients and myself over the years. So understand, you need a sticky behind every card. Sticky, write it down. This is a procedure. You're writing down procedure. Now you're doing it my way because your way sucks. Sorry. This is 10,000. If you take it past $2,900, you dropped your score. You got stuck. You can't get it anymore. So let's understand why a house might say no. All right, you kind of jacked up here and there. This is the 50. This is the 10. We designed it for the oldest card and the 29% rule I developed back then as well. Now, what do? Understand how to play the game to win. So banks can say no, but again, we can get private money, other loans, and all kinds of fun stuff as well. Profitable deal. If you and I, all right, took 4 of us plus me, 5 of us, and we put money in an escrow, you get a deed of trust with that apartment complex. After all the bills are paid, you get $3,200 a month. That's it. That's it. You're not rich. You're not rich. My goal is never to make you rich. Those are ding-dongs. You're going to get $3,200 a month. All the bills are paid. Now we're going to do another one and another one. Got it? Watch. Write it down. Write it down. We're going to play my way. My way. You're going to write down the word banks here. Write down banks. Banks. They're bankrupting 22,000 locations right now. Went up today. And they're bankrupting branch numbers. In 1984, banks own banks. They do this today too. In other words, banks have locations called branch numbers. A branch number is a separate corporation. They bankrupt the pieces. They take the assets, write off on their taxes, and walk away. When you bring the pain home, you can't walk away. You brought the pain home. You got one SSN. You got one. Isn't that a lonely number? And that creates your 1040 tax return. And you get a paycheck. Your paycheck is taxed. You get the leftover. I got my paycheck. Where's my money? I barely work, but I still want to get paid. Hey, isn't that typical? Your paycheck, what happened to it? Your employer got the tax first. They got paid, and you get the leftover. And everything you touch is tax, 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 and probate until you're what? Gone. Well, the rich and famous people quit whining like a baby. Join them. It's time to join them. We get to play. If you would have paid attention to me a long time ago, we could have played too. Let's play my way. Now, we're going to do this. You're going to draw this. Come on. You're changing your life today. This is December 19th, 2025. You're changing your life today. Write it down. Okay, 2026 is be the greatest year of your life. I guarantee it. You play with me next year, let me tell you, I'll get you to millionaire status, and we'll knock off all the crap you do anyway. Sorry, it's just the truth. Now, this is the IRS. They're in charge. All this crap about you can do tax evasion, tax planning, blah, 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 blah. They're in charge. They're in charge. So banks are doing what? Tax balancing. They are bankrupting locations because they're allowed to. They're what? Allowed to. They bankrupt BK, BK, BK. All right, guess what they get to do? Keep all the assets and keep the money. Your creditors currently online are negotiating all settlements if you look online and understand how that works, because they have to. They have to do it before the end of the year to get off their taxes. If next year you're going to owe tax for this year, if you have a house, I tell you to make an extra property tax bill. Pay the property tax, pay it early, because it helps offset taxes. When you hear ding-dongs going, you shouldn't own a house, blah, 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 blah. You should never buy a house just because I got $2 or $50 million wasting and piss away money. That's what I see every day. Blah, blah, blah. The house payment is 24 years interest. Last 6 years, you pay it off. Now, if I have to pay tax on a paycheck, how would I get any back? How would I get any money back? Owning a house. The interest, I get it back. It's like a tax credit. So I get my money back a little bit. The property tax are a write-off as well. We used to have all these write-offs, but they took them away in the 70s and 80s. They hurt the people while they get to win. Let's join them again and again. That's just my choice. So the house is escrow, closed, homestead, trust, and no. All right. In the future, it'll be bought through the trust. When I studied the Rockefellers in 1934, John D. Rockefeller, all right, irrevocable trust. Now, I didn't just get to surface on these people. I studied everything they did, what their kids did, what their schools and they did, and all the things to play that 29 million became billions. See, you got to play, but your problem is you don't know the rules and tools. Anyway, okay, now let's understand something. You have the right to have 3 divisions of you. 3 divisions of you. You did not do that, and this is your biggest mistake. You do not know how to play the game to win, and that's your biggest problem. You do not know how to play the game to win, and I'm going to help you learn how to play. You're going to have a line right here called line of defense. Line of defense. Husbands and wives, one on the house only. From there, escrow, closed, homestead, trust. And you put in the trust, both husband and wife can control the trust. All right, if we screw up the house, we're going to have a problem. It's a 1099-C and a tax problem, and now we both screwed up. House and car do not really affect your credit. It shows there on the side, but it's not revolving because it's not reporting. Now, when I wrote this system for TRW and Aspirion, I wanted self-reporting. Unfortunately, Aspirion screwing that up, we use a utility bill. That's screwing up my whole program. I'm not here to be a sapient attorney, but I can get you to millionaire, and I'll guarantee it. I'll put it in writing. Can you follow through and do what you're told to do? Today, I'm going on 4 to 5 weeks on TikTok, and I love TikTok. It's great. I get my audience back. It's fun. I got 5,000 followers in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I need 5,000 more by Monday. I want to hit 10,000 followers, so I need you to share me, and I want to help you help me. You got it? We're going to do it together. Is that okay? So take that tablet and pen, you write it down again and again. You're going to focus. You are never, ever going to bring the pain home again. No. It really, it pisses me off that I watch good people get ripped off or they don't know how to play. It breaks my heart because God gave me a brain to help people. And that's what I've done for 49 years. 6 days a week. All right, 6 days a week, live twice a day or in person, 49 years. Where you been? Where you been? I've had classes on every Friday and Saturday for 49 years. Where you been? Your problem is going what? It's about it. So we're going to change your life now. You got it? Here you're going to write down LLC. Oh, goody. Come on. See, you're not writing. This is your problem. I don't get it. I don't get it. God gave us hands, eyes, and ears, most of us. If we write it down, we record in our brains. You just watch things, blah, blah, blah. That's all it is, blah, blah, blah. If we write it down, LLC, Limited Liability Company. It's a corporation, by the way, LLP. We have a C Corp, oh, goody. We have an S Corp, goody. We got a nonprofit, goody. And we have a PC, Professional Corps. This is the kind of things you can pick. I don't care which one you pick in the beginning. I could care less because you don't know what you're doing anyway, okay? You're playing amateur hour. I got 3 houses, Ray, and an LLC. Ooh, goody. One sues you, you're dead. You're out of business. You're gone. All it takes is one turd to knock you down. And that kind of sucks. What do we do? We're going to draw, and I'm going to draw my way. You ready? Put a square here. And I want you to have 9 boxes. I want you to focus what I created for me and what you can do for you. Okay? Understand? Keep doing this. This is 5 so far. Now, in 1984, this is how it worked. Banks, grocery stores, and cities, no problem. That's how I did myself too. Okay? So 1984, no problem. Here's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? If I don't overtell you the story and help you every step of the way, you're never going to learn the pieces. It's rules and tools. So again, we have 9 entities. I want you to write down the word employer, entity, individual person. Write it down now, please. I will repeat things many times today. So again, you get to play. Scott, I want you to pay attention. Melissa, the same thing. Joan, I want you to say the same thing. James, I want you to say the same thing. James, that's Stefano, no problem. Winning the game of business, every one of you. I do not know why you follow people like ducks and sheep. All right, and go blah, blah, blah. Stop. Rules or tools or facts. You're going to be given assignments today. I expect you to follow through. I need you to listen, learn, and do what you're told to do. All right, yes, I'm going to tell you what to do. Isn't that fun? You're going to put an M in the box. M stands for management. Okay, here you're going to put houses under these, just as an example. So let's pretend we had 3 houses and an LLC. If one slipped and fell and sued, you get it all. You're the duck and sheep. You're out of business. They got you. They got you, huh? It's simple. All it takes is one ding dong to hurt you. And half of you have crappy credit anyway. The other half's trying to figure it out. And some of you are freaking lazy. You know you're probably lazy. It's simple. But again, it's going to be what you want to do for you. I'm going to teach you how to never bring the pain home. I'm going to teach you how to get to millionaire status if you allow me to do that for you. If we have 9 houses under divisions in 1984, let's write it down. 84, I had a problem. Here we're doing corp to corp. That made sense. That's what I was doing too. But again, in 1985, write it down. All right, I got a letter in the mail. In 1985, this letter said I had to pay franchise tax fee. If you look at a corporation today, let's say California is an example, is $800 to $1,000 per corporation. So guess, like that guy on out social media, you need 21 LLCs. Guy's a ding dong. Okay, it's ridiculous. That'd be 21,000 for corporations. No. That's old school. They're doing things 5 to 10, 20 years ago out there going blah, 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 blah. Show me someone who understands the division process besides me, since I invented it anyway. So what do we do? Now you're going to do something else. You ready? Let's go over here. We're going to play my way some more. Here you're going to write down division of me. Write down division of me. I need you to do that now. Okay? I want you to have 3 divisions of me. When you write down division of me, it means you. Is that correct? That's what we want to do. Now, what happens today? Okay? Our biggest thing is we have to focus on irrevocable trust, just like the Rockefellers did in 34, and understand how to play. What happens? House again, escrow, closed, homestead, trust, and the future bought through the trust. Income is lifestyle. Your income is your lifestyle, and you're probably out of balance anyway. We're going to get you balanced. So what's going to happen here, house, if you have a house payment equal to the rent, that's good. I like house payment. How do I get money back from my paycheck? It got taxed. How do I get my money back? Property tax, interest on the house. Okay. So when you hear some ding dong going, you shouldn't buy a house and they own houses, that's called two-faced. That's called a lie. Now we're going to write down car. You ready to write down car? Let's understand something. You're going to write down the word car right here. Okay, car. We have a registered owner. We have a lien holder. In a bumpity bump, your problem is you're a duck and a sheep. I watch attorneys on TV and on the billboards on the freeways. I call them, sorry to say, bloodsuckers. Sorry. All right, maybe you don't like it, but again, not everybody likes me. Not everybody likes you. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're in a bumpity bump at the store, okay? You get out nice. You're nice and polite. And you're both nice people. Okay, we got a bumpy. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Then you hand them your driver's license. Why does it have your home address on it when it should be a P.O. box? Why does your insurance have your home address? It should be P.O. box. Why is what? The registration, P.O. box. Driver's license, insurance registration is changing today. Write it down. Driver's license, insurance registration is going to be P.O. box because I said so. P.O. box. Got it so far? P.O. box. When we had a problem in the 70s and 80s, Rebecca Schaefer, the DMV gave her information. She was a client. She was on Sister Sam, and I met her through Robin Williams. Robin was a client, not only a friend. We get to play my way. So again, the Schaefer bill in California. Nobody gets to know where you live from now on. Nobody, unless you allow them to. That's why you're going to buy the house in the trust in the future. All right, you're going to do it my way. The registered owner of your car today, you have a problem. Okay, on social media, you got only write-off so much of the car. Who cares about the write-off? I don't care about the write-off. I care about liability. If they sue the registered owner, it's you. Are you going around going quack, quack, I'm a duck, I'm a sheep? No. This is for contracts. This is supply to cash credit. And this is credit cards. Write it down. You're going to play my way for a while because your way, I'm going to say it sucks. This registered owner is a division. A division. You're going to change that too. You're going to protect your assets. You're going to protect your family. You're going to make sure you don't bring the pain home. I don't get it. Breaks my heart when I watch people do stupid. I'm sorry. Or dumb, whatever we can. I can't use that word. I'm sorry. I don't understand. The only thing I can hear from, well, you didn't know, Ray? Who taught me? I don't like you being used to abuse as a kid. I eat out of a trash can. I want out of hell. I want to fight for it. I'm willing to fight for it. You got it? You got a choice today. You can make sure you don't bring the pain home. The register owner of your car is going to be changed starting next week. You're going to make it a division. Let's write it down. Write it down. I'm willing to sacrifice a division. Never the corp in my family. You've been sacrificing you long enough. That's ridiculous. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not the corporate family. Got it so far? I am the consultant for Rich and Famous for 49 years, and I set up corporations for presidents and Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels too. We're going to play my way. Your way, I don't like it. I don't like your way at all because you bring the pain home. Melissa, you're not going to bring the pain home ever again. I want you to join me. I want you to follow me. I want you to share my like in my life right now. Tell the world about Ray Reynolds. He's back, but he's on TikTok now. We're going to have some fun my way. Now, register owner, who is it again? They never go after the lien holder. So we got some problems here. I need you to write down SS4 right here. That's for here, 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 and here again. That follows SSN or SS4. If we create a line of defense, let's write down line of defense. Line of defense right here. We built a corporate umbrella. It changed in 85. And why they're teaching the old school crap, I have no idea. Now, you're going to say, well, I don't want properties ready. Okay, that's okay. I bought my first Jack in the Box at 19. So let's put a J here for Jack in the Box. How about my 31 flavor ice cream? How about my Subway? That's good. Did you know I wrote the original book on laundromats and car washes and payphones and printing years ago? That was me. Now you get some clients. You need a laundromat car. No. You want to own it. You don't want to run it. Who wants to work there? I don't want to work there. Do you want to work there? So if we play the game to win, you're never going to bring the pain home again. You got it so far? So again, what are we going to do? The next picture you see on this slide, I want you to take a picture of. I want you to take a picture right there. It says Ray Reynolds Auto Income. So this next slide here, you're going to hear, and I want you to take a picture. It's because I want you to basically take a picture. I want you to put on your refrigerator, your desk at work, all the pieces you're doing, and that is your future. That corporation is going to have 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit for $1 million. And you have 9 locations of something. So if we play this game, we're going to win the game of business. Got it? That's your 2026. Picture, camera, screensaver, refrigerator, desk at work. I want you to get possessed. I want you to go for it and not stop till you get it. And I'm going to line it up for you. I don't have excuses. Most people have a bunch of excuses. Next, I am the godfather of credit. People got confused in 2009. I didn't come. I got to come back. By the time I'm out there again in 2011, there were 14 people online saying they're me. What the heck? There's only one godfather of credit. That's me. These liars are lying to people. Blah, blah, blah. Live, having fun. Your choice today, I want you to take pictures of things I asked you to take pictures of. We don't need all the other blah, blah, blah. Let's tell the truth and rules and tools. Me, I accomplished every goal. Okay, I kicked the door jam when I was 10. Basketball hoop at 2-week junior high when I was 14. And there's me in 1981. All right, 2 feet and jumped up and kicked the lights out of 13 feet. Easy. I can do stuff. Okay. See, I have discipline, rules and tools. I want you to write down goodies. Goodies. Come on, write down goodies. The Rockefellers were my first ones to study, and I love the fact they set up the irrevocable trust in 1934. We can play, we get to win. That's what you got to do. Don't just know surface, know the facts and rules and tools. So again, what you get to do is very simple. All right, share the live, follow me, DM me, and click the link below, all right, for my bio and find more information out about me. All right, I'm the real deal. Isn't that fun? So what do we have to do? Have some fun. Now, I like goodies. Every Lamborghini, Ferrari, helicopter, yacht is a division because it carries liability. You like being a duck and a sheep. No. I like houses too. Mansions is good. Had properties on Portofino Cove right there in the Luggage U-Dock. Seascape and Coral Cay. No problem. Let's do it my way. Now, what do we do? 2026. You are going to keep your New Year's resolution in 2026 because I'm going to do most of the work for you. We have a problem. Time, money, and credit. Time, money, and credit. We don't have enough credit. We don't have enough money. We're running out of time. We're getting older, slower, not as pretty as it used to be. And none of us are. We get to play my way for a while. Okay. Winning the credit game. So winning the game of business. I've written all kinds of books, about 60 some on. This is winning the game of business. Let's write it down. I wrote this in 1975 because I created things under my corporations and peace. I invented some things. I got $1 million in the bank. I'm having fun. I'm driving a Lamborghini. I went to high school. I went to West Coast College instead because high school was a waste of my time. But I'm playing with $1 million plus in 1976. I was 16. What were you doing? There's my first series. But that is corp to corp. I changed the rules and tools in 85. I wanted to play a different way. I wanted to write books for dummies, okay? Because I feel dumb when I do something new. I have to master it. That's my goal, master it. So this is very simple. It is the Millionaire's Founders Kit. All right. And basically what happens is the blueprint for success. You can take a picture and scan that code right there. I sold it at the Bonaventure for $5,000 a set for 32 years in Orange County and Ontario and Long Beach. Okay. Helping people. What did you do? I believe this is what you did. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. And you said, honey, we're going to start a business with our friends and family today. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up our credit cards. We're going to drop our score. We're getting stuck not canning anymore. We're going to hawk our house. We're going to bring the pain over you and me, and we're going to be silly and dumb. That's what you did, I believe. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? These fluctuate. These do not. You jacked up the wrong darn card. You jacked up the wrong card. Why? I didn't know you didn't know. Learn. Who taught me? I got to be used and abused as a kid, and I want to help. I got to win a set part of the system. Okay. Let's never bring the pain home. Is that all right? Never bring the pain more home. Here's the SS5 and the SS4. The SS5 equals SSN in 1040. That's tax, and probate when we're gone, okay? This means we're taxed on our paycheck, we get the leftover. And then everything we touch is taxed again and again. If someone says don't buy a house, I can call that stupid. It's dumb. The only way I can get part of this money back is if I have a house payment. So they tax me. I can't get any back unless I have a house payment, interest, and a property tax. So that's called dumb, especially when they're talking, they don't do it themselves. Blah, 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 blah. The SS4, let's write it down. Come on. I want you to look at the form here. It says application for employer. Line 1 says entity or individual person. If you did your research, and I'm not here to be safe an attorney, I did my research, I found out the SS form was for universal purposes. Your SSN is not supposed to use for ID purposes, not to laminate, not carry with you. You're all breaking the rules anyway. Congratulations. No one taught you the rules and tools. When I set up the dashboard in 1987, when I wrote a book with Ken Yarborough, I didn't like the book, so I put it on the shelf. And what do? I'm allowed to set up credit file under SSN and SS4. Would you like me to do it for your corporate, your divisions too? Every division is entitled to its own credit reports up to $1 million. We can create the finance that creates the drain. Borrow money is not taxable. So a corporation doesn't pay tax in the beginning, they receive the money. Debt offsets taxes. Borrow money is not taxable. They're not taxable until they're profitable. You're over here going, stop it. Join them. We got choices. I got to be certified by the NACB. Wow. Because I created the 10% rule, the 29% rule. When you take any card past 29%, that's why they have to now say below 30. Okay, it's 20%, period. That sticky is important. You got to dummy proof this because sometimes we're all a bunch of dummies. Now, write down all cards fluctuate. Write it down. All cards fluctuate, but two. These do not fluctuate at all. I kept pushing 18 years ago for them to do a POT, paid over time limit. They did that. Now, I talk about dummy card for my clients. I created the blueprint of success, and now they use the blueprint for their loans, and they call it dummy code. What else is new? Copycats. These are 100,000 each, up to 1 million. They do not fluctuate. So when you have an old blankety day, month, or year, you don't jack up these, you jack up these. Your score never drops, never drops. You jacked up the wrong card. All this blah, blah out there, they're teaching you, it's crap. It's all crap. Blah, 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 stop. Everyone's entitled to maintain a 750 score if they listen to me, but it's up to you. There's chapter 18. Chapter 18. Chapter 18. Let's focus, okay? All right, encourage the viewers to share. Share me, please. Show the world that Ray Reynolds is on TikTok for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Having fun. I get to play with you, and I get to tell you what to do. Isn't that fun for me? It is. Now, chapter 18. Let's look at it. Come on. This is in the law book. I'm not here to be safe an attorney. It's public record. So the corporation is illegal. What is that person? It's right there. Supreme Court deemed a corporation a legal what? Person. Now, I had a problem in 84. They came and said I need to pay franchise tax fee. So in 85, I asked Sacramento a question in California. Could I create an entity under a corporation that does not pay franchise tax fee? Entity, got it? These entities don't pay franchise tax fee. The parent company does. Wow. Because I didn't want to pay for the Shakey's pizzas, the 31 flavors, and all the things and goodies I got. It would have cost me $2 million too, just in franchise tax fees. That's silly. Plus, on a corporation on Secretary of State's website for you, your name's all over it. There it is, goody. They sue that corporation or LLC, they sue you. Doesn't that make you a duck and a sheep? We might as well walk around going, bah, 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 quack, quack, quack. You see what it said? Not required to file. Huh. I wrote Winning the Credit Game, by the way, another book. I've written books all the time. Every time I create a process, I want to write a book and teach you. Now, here's the thing about me. I'm online 6 days a week. Okay? If you ever got one of my books, I'm going to read it to you. You're not allowed to get anything from me or my organization unless you're stuck with me, period. That's right, stuck with me. The guy that created it, who can answer some questions, not a box of books going blah, 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 blah. Okay? So understand you're stuck with me. Isn't that fun? Now, here's that SS5. Remember something. Most of us at 14 to 16 were told to get an SSN. We went to social administration. Sheep sucks. So what do we do? That's you. Now, in 1971, Nixon took the gold standard out, and that means every hospital was deemed to make mommy fill out the form. Mommy's got to fill it out. Simple. So we are measured by what? We measure by SSN. We're measured by 1040 tax return, and it's tax, and probate till we're what? Gone. That's how they track it. Here's the SS4. SS4, it's right there. Employer, all right, legal name of entity or individual person. If we do this correctly, we say banks and grocery stores doing it this way. What do? Let's understand. That's how they play the game. You could have 3 divisions of you if you did it my way. 3 divisions of you is not under you really. It's over here. It's under the corporate umbrella. Because these are what? All right, under Section 18, Chapter 18, they're legal people. So you could have 3 chances to try and not bring the pain home if you wanted to. But it's up to you. That form says right there, banking and credit purposes. They designed it as a universal form for everybody. For everybody. It's right there, per entity. Now, so that allows me SSN and SS4, and we don't have to be ducks. If we have division process, we're not ducks. That's the ultimate goal. We don't need to be ducks or sheep. Got it so far? So what happens is for all of us, that dashboard I set up in 87, pretty important because we get to do what? Credit file, all right, tax ID or SSN. That means experience, treasure, and Equifax. I want you to run your life through a corporation. Is that okay? I want you to incorporate yourself if you have to. But it's up to you. The dashboard. Now let's write it down. It allows SSN, SS4. Now this means a person, a corporation, a division or subsidiary. It allows 4 different ways to get a tax ID to create a file for experience, treasure, and Equifax. I did not like file segregation when Ken Yarbrough and I wrote it in 87. Didn't like it at all. This is an instant file. I want you to pay attention. On my dashboards, currently, we have about 62 million of credit. There's about 42 of it, okay? Credit. What I'm allowed to do as an affiliate, if you want me to, I got to get your permission to do this. I can add you to a credit card. If I rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty, I add you to a card. Got it? I add you to the card. What does that allow me to do? I'm allowed to get an authorized user or basically separate billing. I'm never going to make you an authorized user. I'm going to give you separate billing. Let's watch what happens. If I had like an American Express, these cards here, and they offer 99 more, which they do all the time, I don't need, all right, a Social Security or tax ID for 90 days. Here's the division cards right here. They're white cards. So what do? Now let's watch. Social or tax ID there is optional. It says SSN or SS4. It's up to you. So when I ask for separate billing, what I do is very simple. I get cards under my divisions of process for you. No problem. When I ask for a separate billing, then I need a tax ID or a Social Security number. You only get one of these, and I get all these SS4 all over the place for every entity. So our goal should be, let's play a little bit differently. Let's repackage ourselves the right way. What happens? Here's a division of me that maintains a 750 plus, okay? Now, what happens if you have bad credit or crappy stuff over here, you want to use a different address. Your address is tracking your credit in the first place, a different address. A lot of times I'll tell my client when I do this for them, use my address here. I don't care where they are, okay? So we get to play. Well, the goal is very simple as we do this today. So keep in mind what your goal is to share the live and help to tell the world about Ray Reynolds. Help me get 1,000 followers today and have some fun. That's 757. Now understand the building here that we're sitting in right or standing in. This building, because I have a division of me down here. And what did I do? I signed it as Ray Reynolds. and I'm allowed to use an SS4 because debt follows SS4 too. A division under the corporation says this is a legal person, public record, so I signed SS4. I don't want to be a duck and a sheep, okay? I cannot bring the pain home to my beautiful wife and my 6 kids and my grandkids. It's not acceptable. So again, what do? We play the game to win. If you're jacked up on your credit cards, you have only a couple choices. Number one, you need to pay them down like now to 29%. You don't have the money, then show me Navy or so other pieces to get money or loan. How about we get supply credit here? I had to get, and I gave me up to $53,000 of supply credit. You take a picture, supply turns into cash. Write it down, supply turns into cash, helps you reduce your debt. It reduces your debt, and that's the ultimate goal for all of us. Now, this shows about 51,000. I got 53. Again, I tend to be a little bit more aggressive than most people are. What do? About 18 years ago, because I'm an affiliate, I got the creditors. This is Cash Cards Today. All the applications for cash cards for corporations, you'll see division process on them, all of them. All right, I got slowed down in coma, came back 2011, and then we had the pandemic and slowed us all down too. So every cash application says division process on the application, and people go, what's that? They don't have no idea. What do we get to do? If I have a division of me, which means you, that means you can get a credit card, a house, or even a franchise too. You can never bring the pain. You can stop bringing the pain home. You can just play your way. No. So when I say the car not to be yours, I don't want it to be yours. I don't want you to be registered owner at all. I want the corporation to absorb the car through a division process. That car there, the payment alone is $6,900 a month. You run that car, it's like 10 grand a month. But again, that's a Lamborghini. Like I told Rob, you don't get one of those till you do at least 5 million plus. Because you're putting all the money in the car, forget it. No. If something goes wrong, I invented the 3-step. Let's write it down. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. That means I can take any entity, anytime. I can take this one that might have a problem, and I go over here and put it over here, okay? I get to keep all the good pieces and put it over here. If I can't save it, I will probably bankrupt that piece and keep the other good pieces, like your banks, grocers, and cities do. Your problem is you didn't know how to package yourself right, okay? Like when I gave Don King Only in America, that was fun, and I had repackaged America, and I'll incorporate you. Choices are going to be up to you as we play this game to win. There's no reason to be stressed. We can basically focus. We've got a bad day, bad week, bad year. What do? It's a division. We do not bring the pain home to our family because we never had to in the first place. And you will have a house, period. I don't know how you get money back from your paycheck that's taxed already without a house payment. Show me how. Whatever, right? If you drive a car, no. Shouldn't be your car. A division of me. I give you the articles for free for a corporation all the time. Tax ID, no problem, division setup. And what I do is I do all the work for you if you want me to. That means I set up the credit reports, no problem at all. So again, all right, if you check the bio, you click the link below, no problem. You get more to know about us, and you can talk to the people at the office today if you need to as well. You got Lawrence there, you got basically George, and you have basically even David too. And we get to call 800-254-9506, and we get to play the game to win. They'll help you. But again, a division of me. If I put you in an office and you use my address here, I'm going to have to do some mail forwarding for you. And I'm also going to put you in a workshop. Okay? I usually charge about a couple $1,000s to do this for people. No problem. All right. The difference is I always try to give discounts on prices anyway. I haven't had a paycheck for 40 years. I don't want one because they're all taxed. I have everything I want. If I want to just go buy it. Why not? See, real people who want to help people getting to millions and billions have done it for themselves like I have, and they want to help people. Okay, not just blah, 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 and putting people down. That's ridiculous. Today, you might have a problem with the collection agency. When you had the credit bureaus years ago, it had consumer credit counseling. That was one of my companies, by the way, if you don't know that. There's 5 ways to help you to kill a debt. Now, maybe you have a problem with the IRS. It's irs.gov. They have a dashboard. They can even help you there too. You can do an offer and compromise. In other words, you can rebuild yourself if you want to. You can rebuild yourself like Humpty Dumpty. Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a fraud. I didn't say they did, okay? You have the HR 9991 coming out. I hope it puts in place. They will do a credit repair sweep and put all these ding-dongs out of business. They're supposed to have a bond. They're supposed to be 501c3 to help people and educate them. Not blah, blah, blah. I will remove your negatives for you. Oh, yeah, I've never seen something stupid. Sorry, I'm not allowed to use that word. I've never seen something dumb in my life. Now, winning the credit game right there. It's a free download. Why not? Give it to everybody. Hey, I wrote it to help people. Creditors and credit bureaus and know how to play the game. Fair debt collections practice. I know all the pieces. Let's play my way. You see this thing on social media. I'm going to take a collection call. It's his daughter. This is a joke. You need debt crisis intervention. You need the fair debt collections practice at the real copy right there. That's what you need. You need the rules and tools. This is ridiculous. Help people. Don't put them down. Help them all. Take a picture. The only dashboard that I like right now currently is Analytical 750. I don't like Credit Karma. There's no phone number to help you. They don't have a spearing, which I need for the banks to see that as well. And they've been indicted 6 times, and it's blah, blah, blah. If we look at Analytical 750, that helps you because Chase wants to see, all right, Experian. Chase here, this is $200,000 on these 4 cards. There's no interest for 22 months. Personal cards, same thing. So we can work with the banks because they actually give money. I know on social media, you can't get a loan at the bank. You've got your payroll. Stop, it's crap. Never heard so much crap in my life. Now, to me, it's a mindset. Several things for me. If I can touch it, I can kick it. That's what I told myself. If I could jump up and touch it with my hand, I could kick it because I can do the switch every which way. Simple. That's what I did. From there, think. It takes 38 steps to reach your goal. That's all it takes. And we have to program our brains to hear something 8 times to process. So I want you to write it down. 38 times to do it right. What are we going to do? I didn't know what to do. Sorry. I'm 17 and a half years old, driving a Lamborghini, having fun, got 19 houses at the time, corp to corp. Then I put in my division process. But then I went to this event for payphones. They said a payphone event. What? I'm listening. I'm a good listener. All right, $1,600. It makes an average of $300 a month. Okay. So how many months would it take for it to break even if I basically use money to finance it? Anyway, I stood up and said, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. So how many months? So I finance them off the corporate credit line. I'll take 10. And what I do, again and again. Every time I go back to like did the ATMs and all the other pieces, 20% of the people were complaining. They didn't make enough money. I'll buy your routes. I did that. I have only 22,000 payphones. Ridiculous. 6.6 million a month. But it's not mine. It's a corporation structure. I don't do anything. I don't put something on my name. That's called dumb. I learned from the Rockefellers, so what do we get to do? And I studied the Kennedys and Fords and all the people how to play and not create probate. So I want you to focus on 10,000 a month. Is that okay? Get to know your numbers. We're going to play my way. It's called Winning the Game of Business. Got it? My first series I put out in 1976. I was 16. Let's play. This is the real estate system. Did you know I wrote Homestead Blocker, UCC, and a chattel mortgage too? So if they don't pay, you get all their goodies. Oh, goody, we get to win. I like to win, don't you? And if you look at basically 89, I created a form called assignment of mortgage, assignment of asset. All those forms out there, guess what? Most of them came to the stationery store. They were mine. Let's play my way. All right, let's say Homestead Blocker, UCC, and chattel mortgage. Wow, we don't have to lose. I like that. The office sells it for about $1,000. I give it away half price all the time. Simple. So you can click the bio, all right, from below, and all you get to do is get some information about me, and I can help you. And the information, is that okay? All right, share the live with everybody, because then now Ray Reynolds, the Godfather, is on TikTok. Let's have some fun. Now, the next thing we get to play, there again, there's a QR code there. We can play. Now, here's the problem I have, okay? When you're making too much money, there's a problem, huh? Yeah, there is, actually. No matter the volume of money, you got to change strategies every time. I wrote a book, How to Become the Bank. Yes, as I'm teaching people how to leverage money. Hey, buckets of money is kind of fun, too. And then we got the IRS. We got to do tax balancing. Hey, they're in charge. If you're thinking of these people going, you don't have to pay tax, stop it. I want you to pay tax. I want you to pay as much tax you have to. We all do. Okay. So we get a paycheck to the corporation. All right. What do we need to break even? And everything else we do, we play. And we drive company cars. Isn't that fun? We play my way for a while. But again, take a picture, get to know me. I'll get to know you. You're going to help me change this world. You got it? We're going to take the Ray Reynolds movement and go out there again. Yes. I like that. It's kind of fun. So you got to basically look at things you can do today. It's kind of fun. We get to play my way a little bit. Is that okay? Okay, so let's see what all these people, hi. Isn't this fun? We get to play the game and win. Now, what do we get to do? Okay, it's like in the office, 800-254-9506. There's people to help you. The team wants to help you like I want to. We get to play my way. Okay, now take a picture. I want you to stop what you do today the wrong way. I want you to keep your income coming, keep that bouncing ball, no problem. On the other side, you're going to do something. You're going to drive by a Wendy's restaurant later today. And you're going to go inside. Where's the owner? Can I talk to the owner? Go ahead. They're going to go, there's no owner. This is run by a management company. It takes $1 million to put it down on a Wendy's restaurant. You got $1 million? No? How about we do this? Me plus 9 of you, 100,000 in escrow. You get a piece. You want a piece? You own it. It's yours. That's called auto income. Up to $96.20 a month. Would that be okay? Your problem, you drive by your opportunity every day. You never paid attention to it. You never paid attention to it. This is called auto income. My way. Got it? My way. I'm going to get you all to millionaire. Is that okay? But not you, your corporation. So you're going to take a picture in a minute. I need you to take a picture and pay attention. Ray Reynolds, auto income, 100,000. What do we get? These are POT time, 100,000 each. That's 200,000. And what do we do for the corporation? Oh, goody, right there. Isn't that fun? Now, since they want to give us 99 more, which would be $100 million, that's ridiculous. What do? We want 9. So let's write some things down on the board. Let's have some more fun. You're going to have 9. Okay, we're going to have 100,000 right there. I just showed you 2 cars that do that. Times 9 more. That's $1 million just on a gold or platinum car for American Express. Division has its own file. Every one of these can have one of these. Ooh, let's get another one. And if I have 9 houses or 9 businesses, I've got 9 liabilities, so I need 18. You see, divisions, you need 18. Numbers never lie, only people lie. I've been saying that for 40 plus years because you want a bunch of this. By the way, this is not even money. It hasn't been money for a long time. It's a Federal Reserve note. It's a legal tender. So now you ready to take your picture? Take your picture now. Got it? There's your future. You're going to have to do what you do right now. That's okay. I'm going to repackage it my way. And I'm going to line up some escrows for you. Is that okay? Simple. What does this mean? My vice president of the company, his name is Santos. He's got 30 plus years in real estate. We're lining up escrows for next year. Okay. Would you like a storage unit? This gives you about $8,000 a month. Ooh, goody. How about a laundromat? How about a car wash? I don't want you to work there. I want you to own it. It's run by a third-party management company. There's your future. Printed, color, a laminate, refrigerator, desk at work, and screensaver. There you go. There's your future. Your problem is still you. You brought the pain home. No. So we're going to line up several billion next year. Is that okay? You want to play? I don't want you to give me that money for escrow ever. Those are Ponzi's. I don't like Ponzi's. You're going to write a check to escrow from the line of credit I get you. You got it? You're going to own a piece. You own the piece. When you give somebody else money, they get to live off your money. That makes no sense. You do piece. No. You own the piece. You own the piece. You're going to be known as a puppet master. You're going to join my puppet master club. Hey, I did this 40 years ago. Having fun. Now you're going to share the live right now. Now, share with everybody you got. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Be my fan club. Please be my fan club. Join the fan club. Let's have some fun because I'm going to change your life. Is that okay? If you help me, I'll help you. Is that okay? We'll shake on that too. We get to play my way. What does this mean? If I lined you up for checkbook money or blueprint money, what you're going to do is very simple. Let's listen very carefully. All right. You're going to get your auto income. You're going to play with me for life. My clients have been playing with me for life. And it's fun. Generation. So if we had 6 escrows to 10, that's up to 100,000 a month. Okay. So we're going to take 3 of you plus me, and we're going to write a check from our escrow into escrow from a line of credit. Checkbook money, blueprint money. You're going to write a check for $25,000. That's it. You've all blew it. You had 25, 50. I bet you wasted 50, 100,000 in your life so far. You kind of hissed it away. Ay, ay, ay. What did you do that for? You write a check to escrow. You own a piece. You get a deed of trust. You own a piece. That piece is about $3,200 a month after all the bills are paid. You're not rich, but you got an income. And you do it twice, you got what? 3 times. What do you do? Wow, we can get to that $10,000 to the corporation and get a paycheck. Your paycheck, you have to get a paycheck. We have to pay our bills. How are you going to get any money if you don't pay your paycheck? Oh, goody. 50,000. We need 200,000. We want the storage unit. We want the fourplex. I need 200,000. 3 plus me. There you go. See, the goal is the numbers game. I've done this since 1987. 75,000. Oh, good. More money. How about if we need $1 million? It's simple. 10 of us, me and 8 more or whatever we need in escrow. You own a piece. I think that's where you blew it, to be honest with you. It's hard to say you think you blew it. Take a picture there. Please take a picture. Please take a picture. There's your future. There's your future now. Auto income. Driving a company car. Money goes all to the corporation in the division process, and you get to pay tax if you have any leftover, and you won't have any leftover because debt house says taxes, and you get a paycheck, and your house payment gets you some of your money back. Let's break even. Is that okay? And then we raise the income based on the liability and what? The write-off too. We get to play like skippity-dippity-doo. You're going to become a puppet master. I like that. Now, this represented 1,013 divisions. One of my college professors years ago said, Ray, you're paranoid. Yeah, I am. There's always somebody trying to steal my goodies. I like my goodies. No, my goodies. But they don't belong to me. They've never belonged to me. I don't want to own anything. Now, let's go back. 1984, all the banks are owning corporations again and again. When I got that letter in the mail, it freaked me out. I got to pay a franchise tax fee? What? The franchise tax fee today is $1,000, $800 to $1,000 a year. Are you kidding me? And all the things I own through the corporate structure, the corporation, that'd be up to $1 million too. No, thank you for me. For you, what do we look at? Fictitious business name statement in 84 said husband, wife, and partner. Chapter 18 says you don't need one. I created the dots. I connected the dots. Your corporation is going to have a division number 4A. 4A. Got it so far? 4A. My corp's going to have number 4, and we're going to need an A, B, and C. Is that okay? We get more people. What do we need? Down payment and the escrow. Seller finance, all the things we get to do. We get to play the game to win. Isn't that what we should do? This is called auto income. By the way, since 1987. Would you like to play my way for a little bit? Okay, we play. Now, I don't believe I can help you 100% unless I blueprint you. I want to blueprint you. Please let me have that right, please. All right, I can do a starter blueprint or a full blueprint. That's you and your partner of life on the phone with me. Okay, and what do we get to do? Let's watch. We're going to talk about past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Okay? I'm going to blueprint you my way because I think your way again, you know what I'm going to say. I need to know if you filed a bankruptcy. Did you seal it? Oh, you know you could do that too? See, this company out there called Statewide feeds the credit bureaus, and of course never talked to the credit bureaus ever. You didn't seal it? What's wrong with you? You have a tax problem? Go on that stand too. Past, present, future. Did you mess up Chase or American Express because they don't like to forgive you? Division of me. Family. You got a family? Let's protect. Understand something. I never felt like it belonged. I didn't feel like anything. These users, abusers. That's it. Didn't feel comfortable ever. Moved 24 times by the time 11 and a half years old. Kind of sucked. But finally, I gave myself permission. I gave myself permission to be married. I had to do that for myself. I had to convince myself it was okay. As long as I had a way to not bring the pain home. I wrote a book, right? How to be the father I wanted. That's what I called it. See, I didn't have a father. I got all this BS and blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's simple. So I wrote a book, how I wanted to have my father. I had the fantasy father. So that's how I raised my kids. 5 beautiful girls and a boy. Isn't that fun? Family. Let's protect the family. Focus is income, income, income. Take care of the bills. Take care of the family first. Then go get the goodies. Corporation or an LLC. What do you got? You're going to need 18 divisions. Write down 18. Numbers don't lie. Only people do. Now, we're going to do an irrevocable trust. You're going to write and you're going to do exactly what I'm going to do. They teach you what the Rockefellers did too in 1934. play the game. What do you do? Simple. You're going to have to plan to get the world and the dream, and we're going to plan, all right, we're going to pass too. So we're going to think of irrevocable trust. No probate. No probate. That's ridiculous. Car from now on is a division of a corporation. Your house from now on is bought through a trust. And then we're going to look at auto income and cash flow fee per time. What I put in my book when I was 15 years old, and financial freedom, by the way. So we play my way, okay? Now, a blueprint call can cost up to $5,000. It's expensive. The office turns to charge a couple $1,000. Okay. So what happens, usually what happens with me, I give half price for like $1,000. But again, what do you get to do today? It's very simple. If it's done today or you want to, it's going to be up to you. All you need to do is basically do one thing. All right, click the link in my bio for more information. That's the goal. Get to know me so I get to know you. We're going to build this relationship long term. When I coach you, if you let me to be a coach in the future, it's free. I like free. So again, you got choices today. What do you want to do next? It's going to be up to you. Now, 2026 is only days away. Okay? I want you to think what you want to do next year. I know you write resolutions, New Year's resolutions, and I think most of you break them anyway. This time, you're going to think about 90 days. Okay? 90 days with me. What it would be is very simple. I'll build you 100,000 of credit, personal business, up to you. Blueprint call. I want us on the phone every 3 weeks. I'm going to tell you what to do. After the blueprint call, I'm giving you a list, and you're going to do what I tell you to do. I tell everybody what to do. I treat them like they're 2 years old in the first place. It's my way, not your way, because you had your chance, and you're fired. 18 bucks. Okay? 18 divisions. That's like $30,000 of goodies. Today, office listed, no problem. They sold it as a discount. I give it away when you want to do it in the future for 5,000 bucks. I only have one left anyway, so guess what? All right, if you want to play with me, you can. You take a picture. There's a QR code there. It's right there. Now, and we play. Now, if you're serious and you really want to be very aggressive, okay, this is me doing 10 escrows with you next year. We've landed over 50 escrows next year. We're probably going to do about 300. I want to create about 5 billion next year in escrows. Now, I'm in every escrow. You cannot do an escrow unless I'm part of it, period. Because I want to make sure you understand I have a lot to lose too. Nobody's going to mess with you. We're going to do it my way. My way works. If I build 200,000 credit for you, no problem. What do we have? We have the blueprint call. Very simple to do. And I'm on the phone with you every 3 weeks for the next 12 months. You're going to do exactly what I tell you to do because I'm going to rebuild you my way. I don't want you to think. I just want you to do what I tell you to do. Now, normally that was about 100 grand in the 2006, 7, 8, 9. I was doing up to $1 million a day back then. So as we play. Now today, it's about 27 grand. Okay, no problem. If you were to put a program together, I put for you, you could put 2,500 bucks on a program you could, and you make payments. There you go. But what do? The problem is some of you aren't willing to do what? Commit to yourself and basically commit to me, and that's your problem. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. Write it down. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. So here you could play. The offer gives it away for like 20 grand. I give it away for 10. But again, all you have to do is get to know me and get to know you. Tomorrow I have 5 classes. Okay? Most of the classes we charge a fee. Right now they're free. All classes for you. Take a picture, scan code. That's all you got to do. Play with me and learn how to play my way. I want to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. Okay? I really do. Okay? You got some people who want to talk to you right away at 800-254-9506. That's what you can do. Let them help you and answer some questions for you. Is that okay? What is our goal? If I can touch it, I can kick it. If I can what? Congratulations. Okay. All right. 100 points. Rapid refresh. My credit score is up 100 points. I can't wait to start the blueprint call. Now, these are real clients all the time. And understand something. Let's go back in time. 48 years ago, working with Ken Yarbrough, and Harold Stokes. Had a problem in escrow. Okay. People had a problem. I created a concept of rapid score. Look at online. You'll find it from all your mortgage companies. I also created the formula of best rapid refresh. So far, he's in a rapid refresh that goes up 100 points. If you do what you're told, and this is very simple, your rapid refresh will be 750 plus guaranteed. You just have to do what you're told. Okay? And it's going to go up and away. Why do we want the score to go up? It creates green lights. Up score, green lights. Green lights give us more credit to do what? position ourselves. I like goodies. I will not bring the pain home to my wife and my kids. I can't do that. It's not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Because I know one thing. All right. I love my wife and my kids. They're my life. And I have to take care of my wife and my kids. So I got to focus on income, offset the taxes, get a paycheck, and create millions of billions. And that's what I did. First million structure, 14 and a half, 1 billion at 21, corporate structure again, 2.6 billion at 26, 3.7 when I died in a coma in 2009 and came back. Not my money, never my money. I'm never gonna say I'm rich. Can't say that word, I'm sorry. That's dumb. I don't want you to be rich, okay? I want you to be a puppet master. I want you to do one thing I always do. As a little kid being used and abused, they'll go, how you doing, little boy? Always good. To this day, I have clients at the colleges hear me say, always good. It's a mindset. Nobody steals my peace. Nobody. Nobody steals your peace. Ever. Ever. Today, you could actually, I don't have enough money ready to do this, that. Hey, refer people. You give me 100 referrals and followers today, I'll do the blueprint call for free. Give me 100 followers today. Go for it. I'll challenge you. You can challenge me. We'll have some fun. But again, you can make money today. Take a picture again and again. We play the game. Everybody's got a sad story. We all do. It's how we get to be strong. It's faith and persistence. It's very simple. Born in a taxi. Kind of sucks. Mommy and daddy didn't want me. I want you to focus, and I want you to think about Analytical 750 in the near future. This is a dashboard that helps people. They want to call you every 46 days and tell you what's next. They help personal business credit across the board. It's a real dashboard that helps people. I love that. Okay, so again, they're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to help with the Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Treasure, and Equifax. So again, get to know them as I want to get to know you too. Take a picture, scan the code. Simple. If we help each other, we could change this world. You understand? There's chapter 18. I always focus, go back to basics. Go back to basics. Chapter 18, being used and abused as a kid sucks. Sorry, I didn't like it. Hey, I just wanted to help. I heard that a corporation's a legal person when I was 7.5 years old. They had a poker game. I listened to the rules and tools. It says may sue or be sued. You got a corporation today? All right, if it's on Secretary of State's website, which it is, they sue you. It's right there. Now, this is Supreme Court deeming a corporation as a legal person. I'm not here to be safe and attorney. I just show you public record. The bottom I thought was wrong. It says not required to file fictitious business name, 17,983. I knew it was wrong when I was 9.5 years old. I started my first corp when I was 9.5. Yeah. I sent away $10. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to the library every day for 2 years. I'm trying to figure out how to create a blueprint. So what did I do? $10. That same corp back then is $30 today. That's it. All corps are free in all 50 states. Your problem right now is you're running out of time. If I could get you to do anything today, you set up a profit and nonprofit corporation today for this year. No matter what you do, because what happens is next year, you can say they're on their second year. That's what the banks want to hear. And if you don't do it, you blew it. That's just the way it works. Division process the same way. It's up to you. So, Helping Hand Industries, I set that up when I was basically 9.5 years old. It cost me $10. Look it online. It'll tell you the truth. It's very simple. We got credit cards in the mail. Freaked us all out. What? Now, when we started the Orange County Blind Center, I got in trouble when I was 12.5 because the word Braille belongs to Braille Institution. So I'm learning as I go. See, we can all go to school and get the test and do the paper. I did that too. But you learn life by doing life. I learn more by doing and understand how to structure and read and read and read. My classes. I have specialty classes in rotation. Okay. Tomorrow is daisy chaining of credit. Daisy chain of credit. We've only charged up to $1,000 for that class. Tomorrow it's free if you want to go. Free if you share the live today with everybody you know. Simple. The lie, you lie to yourself, sorry. The corporation, you pierce your veil by car, house, or what? You know, the building, the credit card. If they sue that, they're probably going to sue you. That kind of sucks. So if I go to sos.ca.gov or state you are today, and I check out the corporation, you probably use your home address, 47% of you. Why don't we create a line of defense? How about a line of defense? Would that be okay if we created a line of defense? See, I want to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty, my way. Hey, you're all great. You're great people. You're here today. Having all right. We're going to help each other. That's great. And bad things happen to all of us that are good people. But what happens when we bring the pain home? I want to rebuild you pieces you're missing, okay? I want to make sure I do the custom blueprint for you. There's classes, and you can sign up all the time. All right, we're going to teach you how to get some goodies. You're not going to own anything. The corporate division is going to own it all. You're going to learn how to play my way, just like the Rockefellers did in 1934. We're going to play. We're going to win again and again and again. If we take blueprint money, checkbook money, the goal is to buy our lifetime income. That's a fourplex. That's an apartment complex. That's a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, a storage unit, a laundromat, car washes. The boring business is you own a piece. You own a piece. If I was to build you $25,000 in credit, the office charges 10%. All right, it's about $2,500. Now understand, I'm going to give you 10 times your investment, usually on credit all the time. Okay, 10 times at least. So if you wanted $25,000, okay, they're going to charge a couple grand, no problem. But again, we're going to do that for you, the corporate division process. Again, you're going to see QR codes every step of the way, no problem. If I needed 50, maybe I want 25 for the corporate division or me, what do I get to do? So we have to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. My dashboards build big lines of credit for people all the time. So again, we get to play the game to win. $100,000. Oh yeah, that can be expensive. But again, today it's like $5,000. Okay. So let's understand. Okay. If we want to repackage yourself, what you're going to do is find out I'm online 6 days a week, twice a day. And on Saturdays, 5 classes on TikTok. We get to play my way for a while. I get to teach you how to play the game of business. 800-254-9506. Talk to one of the specialists. I want to talk to you too. But again, what do we get to do? We get to play. When I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2001, my dream was to change the world. I was doing that, got up to $1 million a day. Kind of fun. Unfortunately, in 2009, I got to go in a coma and die and come back, and everything was stolen. Kind of sucks. First time I ever felt proud of myself ever in my life. I thought I was proud of myself. I'm top of the world helping people. Everything we do are goodies. They're a division process, goodies. Every one of you, I'll say 90 days, but the office says say 6 months to 9 months because some people don't follow through fast enough. Okay, these are goodies. And that's why we analyze people all the time on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay. Now I'm going to put in an agreement, and you're going to sign the agreement. You're going to read it. Everything's in red, bold ink, big. It says there's only 2 rules I have. Do not apply for credit during the program, and don't jack up your cards. That's it. If you apply and screw up the rapid rescore, I close your case. But that's on you because you screwed up. But again, what do? We make sure we don't screw up. In a coma, it's weird. I was in a coma when I was a kid because I used my face down Delane Street in Torrance. And I was told I was never going to walk again. I bruised my spine and they're going to walk. But I got up anyway. This coma, I got to die and come back and help you. I guess I've been an example for God many ways. Okay. What happens? All right. My life gets stolen. The nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. What I got a choice is stay in peace or go back. That's what I said, go back. My wife's falling apart. So what do? We come out of coma, 2011. What do we get to do? Everything's gone. We're homeless. We're going to be in the car. That's it. Oh, no. I know how to play. I ended up moving 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old with a lot of crappy people. So nobody I didn't feel I felt I belong anywhere. Shot 3 times, knife 6 times. We have no excuses. We have the ability to go get it, to see it, believe it, go get it. That's only 13 feet from 2 steps. Simple, as we play. Going through the history again, it's very simple. I met him 3 times. His name is Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in 1932. Did not know at the time that's Grandpa. Maybe that's why I can kick so high. He won the Olympics in 32. What do we do today? My way. Write it down. This is an assignment I need you to pay attention to. Driver's license, insurance, registration is P.O. Box from now on. Change it. And then you're going to take that registration and change it to a division of a corporation. This is Thomas. I have a prison program. I have 16 people coming out of prison right now and rebuilding their credit. I did it for free. Ricky Dicky Ross got him $3 million of credit. No problem. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. 6 months later, after coming out of prison, he's got brand new dump trucks doing $27,000 a week. Is that okay? There's the Lamborghini. It's registered to a what? Division of a corporation. Why would I put in my name in a bumpity bump? They'd sue me and screw me up. No. Here's one even shows you, at least from the division process from Chase Bank. We play. I'm going to analyze you right away and tell you what you need to do. I'm going to show you what you're doing right and wrong and rebuild you my way. Rapid rescore is in place with every listen carefully. Any program you do with us, you're in a rapid rescore, and we're going to rebuild your credit 100%. We're going to hold your hand, okay? And the paralegal is going to help you as well, step by step, show you what needs to be done. If you were in a basic program to get a 750, I want to get you credit cards that are $10,000. Is that okay? Some of you have really crappy limits. And then I want to do a rapid rescore, simple. The office is like 9 months in this program, simple. They usually charge about $1,500. So I give always discounts all the time. Well, what do? Simple. You save some money. You look at the QR code. You click the link in my bio, and you find out more information. I can help you. There's the goal. See, I have to get you CFO ready, Chief Financial Officer, CFO ready. You have a corporate LLC, goody. Let me start the credit files for your corporate, right? Whatever you have, Spirit, Chandler, and Equifax. Let me build you $25,000 in credit for the fun of it, okay? And give you a discount on that too. See, you got to realize you're going to get stuck with me 6 days a week. We don't stop helping each other all the time. When I get you to auto income, you're going to say, Ray, can I play with you for life? I have clients for life, by the way. It's kind of fun. But again, what do? There you go. Call the office right away. That's all you have to do later on today. Now, do you want to be a millionaire? The answer is no. Write it down. I do not want you to be a millionaire. Ever. 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 I want your corporation to have 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit and 9 locations, and I want you to be a puppet master. You control everything. You don't own anything. I know sometimes instead of me, you see, you could use trust. Stop it. Know all the facts, not that blah, blah, blah. I can take 1 card and get you 9 more. Heck, I can get you 100 of them. They give away 99 cards. That's called daisy chaining. I would love for you to understand. I want you to have a division for your son and daughter. I want you to teach them the right way. I'd like you to do it for your grandkids too. It's called starting out right. Simple. We play my way. A division allows me to put history that I have on my dashboard, and I can get you an experience training and Equifax for you, corp division process anytime. That allows that. I do not need tax ID for division until I ask for separate billing. When we position a division, it's usually about $1,000, okay? So again, 3, 6, 9, whatever you want, with credit or history, it's up to you. But what happens today is it's almost the end of the year. So today you would want to call the office or check the bio and the link and find out how to play with this some more. But it's up to you. Your ability to change your life. I just want to hold your hand and tell you what to do. You will not get anything from this organization or any of my companies ever unless I'm part of it. It's not acceptable. Everybody knows I'm going to be the one talking to you in every class. I don't want you falling on your water ever again. My way, my way, my way, my way, my way. We're going to rebuild you to 750. Got it so far? We're going to help and guide you every step of the way. Now, from there, what are we going to do? We're going to get the Green Spark card up to 100,000, the 2 sisters for 30. That's 160. Now watch. Now Spark's the only card that shows up on personal file. Corporate credit doesn't show up on personal credit, none of the other cards. So we have to be a little careful on that, but we still want it. I'm not here to be a CPA attorney, but I'm here to explain what you can do for you. Now that is 160 times 9. Is that $1 million? Probably is, huh? If we look at B of A, they have 3 cards. Wells Fargo has 4. Chase Inc. has 6. The gold, they want to give you as many as you want. 5 cards can build you up to $5 million of credit if you want to. And then we go to the bank. When you hear people online going, you can't get a loan at the bank, you get a payroll, stop. I've never heard someone done this in my life. Banks love to give you money. Yeah, they do. All right, they'll give you what's called checkbook money up to $150. I like that. And Navy, they want to give you a checkbook up to $50,000 too. So there's always a way to play the game to win. This can be up to $5.4 million, by the way, if you do the corporate division process. Now, I need your help. I need your help. Congrats. Okay, fantastic. You don't know what that means yet. We're going to find some fun. All right, the 100 points, that's great for that person as well. Fantastic. I would like you, and I just pray to God you help me because I want to help you. That's why all the classes tomorrow are free to everybody. I usually charge for them. No, it's free. I want to change you. I want to change your life, the way you think and the way you do things. Share this live with everybody. Everybody. Get to know me. I won't let you down. I guarantee that. Okay? I have a problem with every one of you. You're going to have to call the office and you get into our programs. Capital One does not tell us what type it is on the credit file. Is it a Quicksilver? Quicksilver 1. Platinum. Venture 1. Is it an X? You're going to need to talk to a specialist and tell them what kind of card it is. I need to know. The next thing you have to tell us is if you ever mess up Chase American Express. They don't like to forgive you, ever. Might be need a division of me. What do we do? If you notice on Rapid Refresh right here, as long as you do what you're told, you're always above 750 and above. When I created Rapid Score 48 years ago in Rapid Refresh, it helps people build up and away. It creates green lights. What happens is very simple. I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the truth, but it's what it is. You have the ability to change your life if you choose to, but it's up to you again. What do we do? Let's understand something. I'm very direct, never ever take things personal. My goal is to build relationships. I've done this for 49 years. Okay, I help set up the system behind the scenes. 6 days a week, all right, 49 years, Monday through Saturday. And sometimes I'm on Sunday too, because when I'm bored. All right. If you basically send us $1,000, I'm going to give you a corporation tax ID, put you on the class, and put you 10,000 in credit. Simple. Why not? So the goal, we could play the game to win. Again, get to know me, I get to know you. We play my way for a while. We always go back to basics. Chapter 18 is public record. I'm here to be safe an attorney. But it says a corporation's a legal person. It's right there. If you're in debt, you take supply credit, turn it into cash. There's always a way to reduce your debt because you have to. If you're jacked up, you got to bring it down to 29% ratio, period. You have to increase the limit or pay it down. Simple. We can get supply credit turned into cash. There's a way to do that too. Up to you. From there, if you're military, okay, maybe you got someone in your family that's not. If you are military, thank you for your service. Thank you. We owe you the world, okay? Understanding family too. Getting a Navy access code. I got mine only because I was sucked into a government program as a kid. That's how I got my Navy. Simple. From here, I can help you get up to 50,000 and credit cards up to 80,000 and position yourself correct. But again, we have to reduce debt. What is the ultimate goal? My first series, when I was 15 and a half, started developing it, 16. It's called Winning the Game of Business. Because I think we're entitled to win. I think we're entitled to set the cash credit reports under tax ID too, just like the rich and famous do it every day. We get to play my way. You're going to be calling the office today, in the future, or Monday after 10 o'clock in the morning. I have a meeting called Setting the Tone every day. So the first one's at 6, the second one's at 7:30. I set the tone with the team of people every day because I want to make sure we don't forget anything. 800-254-9506. You're going to need to tell the specialist if you had a problem American Express or Chase. We're going to ask that 1,000 times. We need to know that. All right. Now, here's number 6437. 6437. Now, my wife gave me this bench, so we're going to try this today. But then I'm too short. Honey, it's too short. Huh? You can handle it? She wanted me to sit because I have these braces on my knees and I'm supposed to have surgery or some shots. Okay. But I got to stand up and do this anyway, so it's not going to work. Let's leave it alone for now. We'll figure it out tomorrow, maybe the other chair or something. Okay, it's all right. Now, here's 6437. We never give your name ever. It's always your case number. You've been assigned a case number, okay? So if you're number 6437, I need you to pay attention. Number 1, we have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. That means you're not in violation of the program. J is your specialist. Look what it says, MIM. Look at the top. Come on. That's millionaire in the making. MIM stands for millionaire in the making. They get 25,000 in their program, okay? They probably gave us $2,000 if they're lucky, and we're giving them 25,000. That's the ultimate goal, to help them. Again, if I could do it for free, I would. But I have employees that need to get paid here too. I tried that when I was 26. No one wanted to play. You have a collection account, okay? So guess what? Rapid goes around that as we build you up and away. So what's what happens next? You have no credit. You have no credit, okay? Besides the collection. Now, I'm going to pop you a card. Listen very carefully. I'm going to have to build this person 3 starter cards. 3. If I cannot get a card, when my dad's worth 99% always can, then I'm going to say you get an open sky card. Why? There's no inquiry. You put $200 in the card, $25 you spend, that's it. We're going to give you a heartbeat. I'm going to rebuild you. 6472. It says rapid rescore, right? Rebuilt 10,000. So this person probably invested $1,000. We're going to give you 10,000 back. Every program I've ever done, I want to give you up to 10 times your money back, period, because I don't want you to complain. I want to overdo it for you. That's my theory anyway. So here we got 503, 532, and 509. Okay. And all we have is all this collection crap and no inquiries. Okay. Rapid goes around these things. So what happens is we get around these steps and figure out what we need to do. We need to find out if they basically are going to charge it off or not and see where it's going to land. But what do? Here's your problem. Okay. Now, most of you who have crappy credit, sorry, you have little crappy limits anyway. Kickoff and Chime came out of my boot camp in 2011. My millionaire boot camp had Speedy Cash, AdobeBrock.com, TitleMax, all right, all these other companies came out of my boot camp. Okay, and that's simple. So again, I don't think you need Kick. I'd like you to get rid of it if you want to, but it's up to you. Here we got this one. It's $700, crappy card, 101%. You see all the ones like Indigo and everything else, they're not used right now. If you, listen carefully, please. If you would take that and balance everything literally at 29%, I can push this person up. Okay, let's see, even around that crap here, to a 706 in 3 months. If you do what I just told you to do. It's not going to cost you anything. You have the cards to do it on the bottom. Simple. 706, all right, 3 months, all right, that's it. But you have to do what I tell you to do. Debt to ratio is killing your credit. Rapid, you're in it, no problem at all. What happens is very simple. Did you mess up Chase or American Express? It says no, but then I look at the list here. Again, what do we get to do? The reason people kind of screw up is because they don't know how to do things right. They kind of guess. They listen to a bunch of ding-dongs going blah, 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 blah. I want to rebuild this person. 6475. It's a rebuild. It's 5,000 of credit. It's Lawrence. Lawrence is your specialist. There's no inquiries. That's good. There's no inquiries. Okay, I like that. Now, we screwed up American Express. We even screwed up Chase. Congratulations. You killed 2 of the best cards on planet Earth. You will need a division of you because they don't forgive you. That's how it works. They do not forgive you. Thanks for your participation and interest today. Yes, thank you all. Please. You have no idea how this means to me to help people again and be in front of a crowd the way we are today. It's life-changing for me. Let's look. Now, I don't understand something. Here, we have Chase in collections, and we screwed up over here. Okay, I need to know if they open or not, because sometimes I read wrong. So here we have Chase for 11,000. Here we have another one here. All right, TD Bank for 104. But most of your limits, sorry, I'm saying they suck. If this was repackaged the right way, increasing limits or pay them down, okay, let's see what this person's getting. They're just a rebuild for 5,000 of credit. Okay, I give you 5,000 of credit. I'm done. Bye. You're getting old and slow. You're not as pretty as you used to be. You're stuck. No matter what happens, you're still stuck. If somebody doesn't help rebuild you and teach you something new, you're doing the same rerun again and again. That's what all of you do. Same rerun yesterday and the day before. It's ridiculous. No reason to do that ever again. 6466. You dropped 20 points. What'd you do wrong? There's no inquiries. There's no collection accounts. What did we do wrong? See that graph in the middle? That's your heartbeat. That's how it works. Oh, we're 103% on a crappy card for $400. See, you're kind of screwing up yourself. Here we have basically discovery of Navy. Please don't screw up Navy, please. Navy, I can position you up to 50,000 line of credit and 80,000 in cards, and you can rebuild your life right away. But it's up to you. That takes 4 months if you pay attention. So what do we have? We have a rebuild 5,000 in credit. Okay, simple. You spent $600 and I'm going to give you more than you paid in your life. $600 and I'm going to build you 5,000 in credit, rebuild you, because I want to change your life. Do you understand? That's how it works. Let's do a couple things here. Let's increase limits or pay them down or show you different ways to play the game. Again, you work with your specialist, please. That is number 6466. 6464. Wow, 6464. Okay. Lawrence is your specialist. You have a rebuild for 5,000 in credit. No inquiries. Keep it that way, please. Collection, we go around that. That's what we have to do. Very simple. Have to go around that. Okay, you're late on something. Okay, late payments kill your score. Find a way to be on time. Hey, I had to drive what? You drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, have a garage sale, sell something. That's what I had to do. So the Capital One, of course, the Capital One's a $300 crap card. And then you have this other one, this credit union for $10,000. Is it really yours or an authorized user? All right, there's a way to increase the gap as well. And what do you have to do? So here we have collections go around there with rapid, be on time, be on time. The one that gave you that loan, you're screwing it up. Be on time. Let's open the gap. Let's find ways to do that because we have to rebuild you. Understand, come on. If we rebuild you and do what needs to be on your credit, what are you going to do next? Come on. Let's be honest. What are you going to do now when you score 750? You're going to do the same thing you've done your whole life, screw it up again. Every one of you have screwed up 10 times plus on your credit. If you don't change the way you do things and do things a different way, like auto income, I'm sorry, you're still going to blow it again and again. Just getting somebody to score up, no, that's not enough. You got to change what you're trying to do as auto income for your family and your life. You don't change it, everyone gets to score up, big deal. Big deal. Okay, what do? I can set up a division for you and have a good score. What are you going to do next? Hand you $1 million. What are you going to do with it? What would you do for $1 million today? I buy a house and car. Stop it. It's ridiculous. You'd reference 3 times 5. 1 million turns into $15 million of borrow money under a corporation. You better learn to play my way. Your way, you're going to have the same rerun again and again and again. 6468. Rebuilt. Rapid. 10,000 credit. Jay's your specialist again. These funding companies you took advantage of. Hopefully they'll charge off for something. We'll figure that out. Not Rapids goes around them. What do? Everything you have is crappy limits. Here you go again. Your limits suck. That's what it is. That's crap. We have to basically, here's the problem. Please. I wish they would not screw up my program. When I developed, and I said to Yarborough, TRW, and Sperian, self-reporting was house and car. You have telecom. That's self-reporting crap. That's a utility bill or something. Get rid of the damn thing now. You're not supposed to put that on there. They're screwed up my program I designed in the first place. We do not want self-reporting on utility bill crap. It's not revolving. It's 100%. You see what are you doing? You're building your credit file that's stuck. It's stuck. It sucks. It's frustrating to watch silly and dumb. I'm sorry, but it is. I want that telecom self-reporting crap gone now. It's a phone call. I want to rebuild the rest of this because that's what's holding you back. It's ridiculous. I've never seen silly. 10,000, no, you need to upgrade. This is a person, if they listen very carefully, I can get them 100,000 in credit in the next 4 months. And we get them auto income in 6 months or less if they just upgrade. But are they willing to listen and learn? Maybe they know everything, like some people think they do. Okay, I don't know everything. Telecom, get rid of it. Any problem, American Express and Chase, it says no. What do? 6470. Rebuilt 5,000 credit. George, your specialist. Rapid goes around the crap. There's no inquiries. Keep it that way. And here we go again. Damn, what are you, brothers and sisters or husband and wife? What are you doing? You're both doing this? This is ridiculous. I bet you this is a husband and wife case. They're not listening at all. Get rid of it now. Kick. I don't need kick. Leave it for now. What the heck? Chase. Okay, goody, 6%. I mean, I don't understand. Here's military star. I understand. If you're military or a family with us, that's fine. We're going to position Navy for it. This is 6470. You're removing telecom self-reporting crap right away. Kick is only 10%. See, look what you did to yourself. This is ridiculous. The only thing that's maxed out are the telecom crap of self-reporting to Experian. And that's ridiculous because that's wrong. Frustrates the you-know-what out of me. Get rid of those 3 silly things, 100% jacked up. All right, kick, okay, we'll get rid of that as well. Chase, you got Chase. Did you ever screw American Express? You're going to position your Navy right away. Here's a person, if they listen very carefully, in 4 months, they'd have 100,000 of credit and set it for auto income. But right now they're going, it's about it. If we rebuild you, what are you going to do next? Please tell me you're next. I'm your next. You don't know that yet? I'm your next. You blew it enough times. Knock it off. My way. My way. Your way sucks. 6470. My way. 6467. You got no inquiries, no collection. That's good. You're a rebuild, 5,000 of credit. This is David's client. Okay. But I need to get you 100,000 of credit. Why are you paying $5,000? What? You paid $500? Wow. Oh, we're jacked up. Here we go again. What are you, brother, sister, and cousin, and uncle? It's ridiculous. They're screwing up my program. It's not set up the way I designed it for TOW Experian for self-reporting and utility bills. It was set up for car and house. I want all those gone, 64, 70, 67, 64, 67. I want them gone. It's a phone call. All I want to see is those three little counts on the bottom there. And I'm going to help you rebalance that my way. If you want to be aggressive, this person here would have 100,000 credit in 4 months or less. And let's go get us auto income. It's ridiculous. What are you going to do when I get you where you need to go on your credit? Sit there and go, it's about it? No. It's ridiculous. You're going to learn auto income. You're going to take care of your family my way. All right. And you're going to make sure you focus on income and asset protection my way. You had your chance. You're fired. All right. They're going up 51 points. There you go. To rebuild. $1,000 of credit. That's it. It's for a manager. Okay. The ads are managed, whatever that means. Okay. So here's 6170. You see that the heartbeat is going up. I love that. What do we got? You got some inquiries. Do you violate the program? Congratulations. You probably crashed your rapid rescore. You have no revolving credit. Wow. All right, this person has a hard time using these. They don't know how to listen. So what are you going to do? Number 6170, you're going to do what I tell you to do today. Okay, I'm going to push you to 610 to 645. Simple. You got to stop the darn inquiries because you're screwing up my program, and I'm going to build you 3 cards, starter cards. And then we're going to tell you what to do next. This is why I got to tell people what to do because they keep screwing it up. I don't want you screwing it up. You're a screw up American Express or Chase. You need to know that. 5646. It's right there. You're going up, up, and away. Okay, I understand. 43.7 points, 4 points, no problem. Listen very carefully. This is a millionaire in the making. It's right there in the top. 25,000 of credit. They have a division and a blueprint call. Chris is your specialist. By the way, you need 18 divisions and you need 100,000 in credit. All right, you're going to upgrade right away because you need to. That's just what I'm going to tell you to do, but it's up to you. Oh my goodness, look at all this crap. See, what happens with some of my clients is I get the score to go up, up, and away, the rapid rescore, and then you go get 30 inquiries. Whee! You think you know to stop after the third one. Look at all these inquiries. You got nothing for all those inquiries. You killed your client. You killed your case. You killed everything you're doing. You're supposed to get 6 inquiries every 180 days anyway. Chase has a 524 rule. Stop it. Please stop it. Ay, 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 ay. You screwed up. Look at all this crap. All these inquiries. You got nothing from those inquiries at all. Why did you start in the first place? You have 2 in collections, and that's simple. All right, I need to know if you screwed American Express or Chase. You even tried to get one of those cards. So we have to rebuild you. I need to sit with Chris on your case right away. He says you screwed up Chase. Okay, and not American Express. Here's a person, if they would just listen, they would have up to 100,000 of credit in 6 months or less, and they can get auto income. All of you understand something. If we rebuild you, that's fine. What are you going to do after that's done? What are you going to do? Done. What do you do next? You screwed up again? You've done it 10 times. If you don't learn something new, the same thing is the same rerun you do every day. Auto income. I change lives. I create millionaires and billionaires. This is ridiculous. Simple. Simple. What do we got here? We got a Capital One Quicksilver. $1,000 card. You probably didn't respond when they asked for your driver's license. Simple. Here's 6481. Rapid rescore, 10,000 in credit. David's your specialist. You were late on Discover, and then you got taught not to be late, even on Chase. If you're late, you want to have 3 positives after the late, period. If you hire a credit repair company, I'm never late, credit's going to close your account. It's no mine. Not going to close it again. All this lies out there. It's crap. Wow. You're 103% jacked up. You need a division of you. You need also basically what? Supplied cash credit to bring that down. You screwed up American Express. It'll take a division of you to fix that problem anyway. So what do? Division of you, supply cash credit. You need to upgrade this case to $100,000 of credit, 100,000. That's just the total mass. At least you have cars that have good limit to them, but you jacked it up. Did you know if you did this to the corporation or the divisions, they would never see it in the first place? Corporate credit doesn't show up on personal file unless it's only Cap 1 Spark. You jacked up the wrong thing. Should have been a division or corporation. You sacrificed you and your family. Not anymore. Not going to happen. 62, all right, 16. Whee! There's your heartbeat. This is a rebuild. Okay, all we do is rebuild it. No problem, we're done. What are you going to do now? Rapid blocks. Rapid goes after. These are what you got. Oh, you got $1,000 cord. Wow. Your limit's terrible. Here, we have the $1,000 card at US Bank jacked up and the rest not jacked up. How hard would it be to balance that to 29% rule? And you have it late on the car payment. No, get on that car on time. Car and house never show up on your file unless you screw them up. That's it. Again, what do we do? Okay, so it's a rebuild. If this person was getting 50,000 in credit, if not more, I would rebuild it and I'd do it basically in 4 months or less. Rebalancing that right away can be done in 30 days to 45 days. If that's done, your score goes up and away to 645. Simple. What do we do? No inquiries. Keep it that way, please, please. 6477. It's a rebuild. It's a rapid 5,000 of credit. Lawrence is your specialist. Okay, you got an inquiry. Why would you do that? All right, so you did it right after you signed up. Wow. I hope you didn't crash your rapid rescore. You have two things in collections. You had a bankruptcy discharge 4 years ago. Okay. Did you seal the record? Did you do that at least? Please tell me you did. Here about credit cards, our limits aren't very big, but okay. Let's balance it because you have all, why would you have an authorized user? You don't need that. You don't need it at all. Get rid of it, please. All right, because zeros don't help you anyway. If we balance this, because it's not hard to do with the credit cards you have, okay, I can push you to 710, 715 in about 90 days if you do that right away. When you do that, I can pop you the credit and understand you're getting what? 5,000, you need 50. You should have 50 for you and 50 for the corporation, but you're not even in corporation yet. How are you going to change your life? All right, how are you going to, everyone, how are you going to change your life? Score is not everything. The foundation of what you're trying to do is the biggest key to everything. Structure builds finance. Structure builds streams. I think that's what you basically need to do right away. Here's 6177. Rebuilt 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist and you're flatlined. It's right there. Why did you flatline? Let's see what we got. Inquiries. Why? Chase. Chase is not going to ever give you a card unless you have a what? 710 to 7 or 690 over here for personal and a 735, by the way. Okay, you wasted inquiries. Why would you do that? Your Capital One is late and it was on time. Make up your mind. Be on time, be on time, be on time, please. So if we do this correctly, you're maxed out. Let's increase the limits or get them paid down through using supply credit or division of me. What happens? Very simple. That should be about 25 to 50,000 of credit, not 10. Up to you. Chris is your specialist. All right, the bottom line is very simple. Here's 6155. Okay, your rebuilt $10,000 of credits right there. No problem. What do we need to do? Chris, the specialist again. We have no inquiry. Oh, we have one over here. Stop in the inquiries, please. Quick, screwing up the program. Rapid will go around your garbage, and you're late. You got to be on time. We need 3 on times if you're going to keep the account. There's no choice. That's what you got to do. These are firm loans, little loans that you're screwing up. What do we do? All right, you're jacked up 96% and 9% here in kick. Okay, let's position that to 29% rule. Let's stop being late over here. Let's build you up to 100,000 in credit. Believe it or not, that can be in 6 months or less. That gives you a future. Your future can be, all right, not your past. Because right now your past is chasing your future. Every one of you have the opportunity to change your lives. First, I want to thank you for joining my live today on TikTok. I'm on Classes 5 Lives tomorrow. I'd like you to share my live with everybody. I'd like you to DM and leave me a message as well. Check the link below and look at my bio and information to help you. The goal is to rebuild lives. That's what I've enjoyed to do for 49 years. I don't have to work. I have everything I want, but I have a passion to help people. People who make it out there up and away, no matter what we go through, it's always crap. We deal with that too. Well, we should be helping people get there, not put them down. the Ray Reynolds University, the building I'm standing in today. What do? If you scan this and take a picture, you can let me send you the invitation for tomorrow if you want to join my classes. I'm going to change your life if you allow me to. I don't have excuses. Okay? We're going to get rid of your excuses starting today. You're going to play my way. If you ever need an office address to use, I don't do shared office space. I lease 12 feet at a time. So that way I'm not shared office space at all. If we play my way. We go back to basics, ladies and gentlemen. We go back to basics. Like the life, share the life with everybody you can. So understand what we get to do. Chapter 18, corporations, what again? It's right there. It's right there. We get to play. I don't want you to be a millionaire. I might have created millions and billions, but it's not my money. I'm sorry. I'm not silly enough to say it's me, mine, rich. No. I'm a puppet master. Okay? I learned that from the Rockefellers, what they did in 1934. I studied every rich and famous person you can think of today as a kid. I don't want you to be rich. I want your corporation to have 9 divisions and 9 locations, and I want you to create $100,000 a month. To the corporation, borrow money is not taxable. That means you're going to get a paycheck. Your house payments, I'll set it. If you listen to some ding dong said not buy house, that's a ding dong. House payment equals the same as rent payment would be. How you get your money off your paycheck? How you get anything back? House payment, interest rate, and the house payment, what? Property tax? How you get your money back? That's the only thing you got. You got too many ding dongs out there. Today, you could do a division of the corporation, a division of me. That allows you to rebuild yourself. You can use that to even pay down your debt over here. Supply credit does that too. But it's a choice. What are you going to do if you don't do it my way? You're 35 to 75 years old. I think you've been playing up and down show long enough, but that's just my opinion for you. If you allow me to put history to the dashboard, I can build credit reports for division process every day of the week. I developed the dashboard in 87 when I'm working with Yarborough. We wrote that book called File Segregation. Didn't like the book. Division's usually about $1,000. History, credit reports, ready to play, and that's what you get to do. Today, if you wanted, we could play with about 9 or 18. It's up to you. Scan the link. Check the bio. Larry, get information about me. Let me help you. Let me help you change your life. Because your way before you met me, what are you going to do? It's about it. Sorry. That's what I see all the time. Credit, we can build it for you. We can build it for you in the corporation again and again and again and again. You just have to decide what you want. That's how it works. How we position it right away. I just want to change your life. Is that okay? If we do it my way for a while? Again, you can call the office, 800-254-9506. My team and I want to rebuild your life. If that's okay with you, let us do our jobs. Because you won't bring the pain home anymore. I do not understand why this world doesn't pay attention. I don't understand why people follow ducks and sheep. Blah, blah, blah. This is 1,013 divisions. Yes, my professor was right. I'm paranoid. There's always somebody trying to steal my goodies. But I don't have any goodies. They're not my goodies. I'm a puppet master. It's boring and steady. I asked you to take a picture earlier today. Please do it now if you did not earlier today. That's your screensaver. That's printed and laminated on your desk at work or your refrigerator. There's your future. Hey, cats, how you doing today? Okay, so thank you for joining the live and having fun. I just want to change your life. We have 51 escrows ready set up for next year. It's about $1 billion so far. We're going to get probably about $5 billion next year, just for the fun of it. As we play the game, you will become a puppet master. My worst case came out of prison, and he had a 240. I rebuilt him to an 810. His corporation is now about $3 million. If you want to play, let me know. If we focus on checkbook money or blueprint money, what's going to happen? I'm going to line you up in an escrow. You're going to, this time you're going to own a piece. I don't get it. You drive by this stuff every day. Don't you want to know who owns it? It should be you. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't get it. Maybe these aren't working good enough. I don't know. If we take 3 of you plus me, we need 100,000 as a down payment. There's 4 of us. We own a piece. After the bills are paid, it's about $3,200 a month. We're not rich. It's auto income. Then we do it again and again and again. We do it 9 times. 50,000, 200,000. What do we do? 9 times. 7,500, 9 times. 100,000, $1 million we had to put down 9 times. Do you not want to change your life? Do you not want $100,000 a month auto income? To the corporation, it's not your money. You get a paycheck. Your lifestyle is your income. Income is lifestyle, and you break even. But that's up to you. You have to listen and learn. Not a bunch of blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you the real truth. I'm online 6 days a week or live in person. 49 years I've dedicated my life to do that. 49 years. Okay? So you got a way to play with the guy that's actually done it before, known as Rich and Famous. I helped them too. And also Rich and Famous, having fun. But you should be a puppet master starting today. Puppet master. You're going to have a division. Listen carefully. What I created doesn't pay franchise tax fee. You're going to be 4A. You'll be a B, C, and D, and E, and F. I'm going to be 4. We're closing an escrow. You get a piece. You get to own a piece. It's yours forever. And from there, I'm going to show you how to get stuck in a probate. That's real ridiculous, by the way. So if you allow me to blueprint you, we're going to take an hour's time in the near future, and I'm going to blueprint your life my way. I'm going to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. Blueprint calls are up to $5,000. They give away $2,000 at the office. I give away for $9.99. Simple. And all you have to do is play and listen to Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit, every way. Simple. Yeah, I rhyme all the time. That's why they said I was kind of, you know what, as a kid. But again, guess what I got to do? I realized they were kind of dumb themselves. So we play. This is a 90-day program. This one right here. 100,000 personal business credit blueprint call. Phone calls every 3 weeks, 18 book CDs, and 18 divisions. That's about $30,000 of value of information, and that's what we usually charge. Office listed price, no problem. From there, their discount today. For me, I kind of give it away for $5,000. Why not? But again, the goal is to help you. Okay? Q card, scan code, simple. What do we do? I like playing with people for like a year at a time and have more fun. My clients have been around for 30, 40, 50 years, by the way, because I don't let them down. They call all the time, again, the generation. If we take 200,000 credit fee and blueprint call, we play for 12 months, that's usually about 10 escrows. That's how you build 100,000 a month, by the way. And they normally sell for like 27 grand. It's worth it. It's worth even more. But I allow people to put something down like $2,500 and pay payments as well. So again, if you want to play tomorrow, you can, and even today. I would like you to basically click the link, all right, in my bio for more information. I'd like you to be able to classes tomorrow, scan code as well. I just like to change your life. Is that okay? I believe if you don't allow me to change your life, you're stuck. That's my personal belief, because you haven't got past go. Help me help other people, and that's the goal. All right, we pay an affiliate fee as well. What do? We look behind that curtain every day. When they told me no when I was a kid, and I drive my Lamborghini with $1 million in the bank, I knew they weren't right. They hated me. Who drives a Lamborghini? I did. Why didn't you? Simple. Look behind that curtain every day. For me, I believe God gave me a gift, but I know I want to help people with that gift, but it's going to be up to you. We stay safe. We stay strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. We have a choice today. The choice is to basically let me help you. And tomorrow you can be at 5 classes, 7 o'clock in the morning, all through the day, if you want to have me play with you some more. But that's Pacific Standard Time. Again, they'll send you the link if you want as well. All you have to do is basically click the link below. All right, for more information, you get to know me, I get to know you. That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal, very simple. All right, let's see. I just did a membership for credit analyzation. That's very $750. It's fantastic. Let them analyze, because you're going to get stuck with me. Everything they do, I'm the one who does the analyzation once they do all the reports for you. We can tell you exactly what needs to be done. And I'm sorry for your loss. We talked the other day through an email, if you don't realize that. I have total recall on most things, so I know exactly who you are. Okay? So again, I'm going to be here to help you every step of the way. There's no reason that people don't get the American dream. And my goal is to help rebuild everybody. If that's okay with you, I'll see you tomorrow too. All right, click the link below. Check the bio for more information. Let me change your life, because if I don't do it, I don't think it's going to happen. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.